The holiday season is supposed to be the best time of the year, but many actually dread it because they expect issues with family and criticism to come out. So how do you guys keep the peace as you end up dealing with some of those difficult family members? We all have, no family is perfect. Every family has problems.
I think just preparing is a really good thing, right? Knowing that certain family members push those buttons and you know how you're going to reply to them. I've been reading some tips recently on ways to shift the conversation away from just letting them do their thing. You can say things like, let's move on so we can all have a nice holiday. Or
That'll
I can't say I agree with you, but let's put that aside and focus on having a good holiday, keeping it positive, keeping it fun, right?
I mean, Carly, it's just like getting ready for a fight. But there shouldn't be any fighting. You just have to prepare. You have to be ready, and if you can convince yourself you're not going to lose it, because if you know the characters that you're going to be up against, then you probably are going to expect some snide comments.
Yeah, little side comments.
But I mean, it's a known fact that depression can set in over the holidays, so you have to realize that you don't have to be perfect.
Yeah.
Nobody's perfect.
Nobody's perfect.
And
No family is perfect.
if something doesn't work out right, take it in stride.
Yeah. So one of the, and we had a list and everything, but one of the tips on the list was just to kind of let stuff roll off your back.
Exactly.
If you know you have a difficult family member, just let them be difficult.
Oh my God, that's so hard to actually do in practice, though.
Maybe be difficult along with them.
Let them be difficult, and that's the time to run and watch the football game. Hey.
Peace out.
But I like what you said, Carly. You were saying, like, try to avert the focus. Try to change the focus. Like, if it's going down a rabbit hole, like, just kind of switch gears a little bit.
Yeah, don't talk about religion, don't talk about politics. People love to break this rule.
Those are the best things to talk about.
Oh my gosh, I know, because everybody cares so deeply, but everyone comes from different backgrounds, especially if you live in different places. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Well, that's what the holiday season is all about. You're seeing people that you don't see all the time. You do sit down with them, and you want to have a nice conversation. But if people have different views, then there may be a little controversy. It can get a little hot.
Yeah. So Cardi B just shared a video of her mom's house that she purchased for her. Take a look, you guys. It's a very, very nice house, as you can imagine. And she's obviously proud to share with her fans. We'll work on getting that house for you. But she's obviously proud to share with her fans because it's been a dream of hers. Here's the house right here. And it's been a dream of hers to do this for her mother. And but I got to ask you, Dr. Ordon, you're rich. What do you do? I'm putting you on the spot.
Are you looking for a loan here?
No.
I do okay, but
I'm trying to take notes.
I don't think I'm Cardi B rich, but I mean, I'm hanging in there.
That
of
plastic
course,
surgery is pretty hot.
You know, my training took so long, so by the time I finished, you know, my parents were already set, and they have since passed. But you know, the analogy that I can make, my son, he's here in Chicago, he's a resident at Northwestern. So I helped him get himself an apartment. He bought an apartment, which I helped him do. So I did something similar for him to help. You know, you hear so many of these athletes and performers, singers, whatever, they make it, what's one of the first things they do? They get a place for their parents. I think that's very cool.
Yeah. It's so nice. I'm kind of the same. Like, my parents are good, but I would love to take my family on a really great vacation. I feel like, you know, maybe people don't take enough time to go on these trips, and for me, it's been so enriching. I would love to just take everyone to, like, Bali or somewhere Southeast Asia, like a big trip. That would be so fun.
I know my father-in-law did that over the course of all the years with all the kids and his side of the family. So he got so much pleasure from that, taking everybody on a big trip.
I just love hearing how rich people live. So exciting.
Felicia, what would you do?
That is my ultimate. That's why I work so hard now. Like, I want to travel the world with my family, having new adventures. That's why I work so hard. But I will say, if I was going to get the house, it wouldn't just be a house for my mom. It would be a house for all of us.
Yeah.
So we would all be living in there. Yes, I would move back in with my mom, and I'm bringing the husband too. We're all going to live in one house.
That's how people in other countries do it a lot. You know, it's very common to have 3 generations.
A compound living. house for you and a house
Yeah,
for you. That'd be
Ideally,
great.
and that's
some
what
good
it would
space,
really
but-
be if you had like the guest house like on the same property on the same acre of land. That would be perfect, in my
Yeah.
opinion. It would be. I have
That'd
a
be
close
great.
family. He's like, not for
Well,
me.
we're all camped out at my son's. It's a 3-bedroom apartment, which is so my
Oh,
daughter's in
that's a
one
big
room.
house,
I'm there
a
with
big apartment.
Well, it's not bad, yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. You have a lot to be proud of. The weed trend is very popular these days with more states open to legalization. And now there is a such thing as cannabis face masks that use sativa, is that sativa seed oil?
Sativa. I think,
Sativa.
yeah.
Sativa.
Sativa.
Thank you guys. Clearly I'm not using it. Sativa seed oil, which
You
is
may
an
be.
ingredient from cold pressed hemp seeds. Now it's meant to help calm skin, reduce irritation, and make you feel less stressed out. And it's not supposed to get you high. So what do you guys think about using products that are filled, beauty products specifically, that are filled with cannabis?
I would try it as long as it doesn't get me high. I would use it. I mean,
See-
CBD oil, the rise of that's been great. People have seen it for anti-anxiety. You know, it's like
has
really
so-
helps my. Yeah, go ahead.
So many uses. And
Yeah.
facial masks are the rage now, and medical marijuana is the rage. So the two are meeting. Masks that have cannabis in it, it does not get you high. We know that cannabis has all these medicinal properties. Some of that potentially can be good for the skin to stimulate cell growth, stimulate circulation. So there may be something to it.
So
Well,
cool.
if the doctor says it, I'm gonna do it.
Let's
Yeah.
when we're done this morning, should we go for a little marijuana?
Yes,
Yeah,
that
see,
would be
a
so fun.
marijuana mask.
You guys are living out in California, so you're like used to all
It's
of
just
this
normal.
stuff.
Yeah. The other
People
thing is-
put marijuana on their Cheerios in the morning. Yes.
Well, the other thing is, like, if you look at these products, so many things have chemicals in them and damaging chemicals, and I'm always trying to avoid parabens and all these different things. So if it comes from cannabis, that's from a plant. That's natural. So I love the idea of that.
It is natural. So I like it.
Alicia?
The
Thumbs up.
doctor's order. So we're giving it thumbs up?
Yeah.
We're giving
Yes,
it
we are.
thumbs up?
I
Okay.
would try it.